Hey, my friends. Welcome to a glimpse into the moment. Sometimes the moment sets you back. Drags you back. Like, sinks its piranha teeth into you and pulls you back. And those moments are hard. We all have them, whether or not you are leaving an abusive relationship or, you just are living your life. We all have things that set us back and threaten to take the momentum that we have so carefully and viciously pushed and pulled and scraped to have. Don't let it happen. Don't let anything steal your momentum, steal your push, steal your drive. You're stronger than those moments. Today, that's really sinking into me. In the last 3 weeks, a handful of things. Okay, 2 handfuls, let's be honest. A couple handfuls of things just really threatened to knock me off my course. And there were some huge successes in those moments too. I'm so proud of you that are reaching out to me, telling me your story, your journey, that you are demanding better for yourself, that you are starting to recognize that you have self-worth just like me. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me too. I am beginning to realize that I do matter. I don't always know I matter, but it's different when you start to feel it. For a walk with one of my dogs. Goofy dog. I just wanted to take a moment and say how proud I am of all of you guys for continuing to push through those moments that are so hard, where the quicksand is just welling up and pulling you under, and persevering through those moments, being a champion like Bear Grylls and getting out of the quicksand. Because we lay flat, distribute our weight. You can survive the quicksand. I saw him do it. I know how to do it. Do I know how to do it mentally? That's what I'm learning. Therapy is still my safe space. It's important as you heal and you find your path that you find safe spaces and that you keep them safe. Because once a safe space is gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. I think that's one of the hardest things that I'm learning. I'm such a happy, carefree, loving person that I tend to give trust so deeply and so quickly. Always. I always have my whole life. It's part of my charm, I suppose. It's also part of my weakness. It's what has made me vulnerable to an abusive person. But finding, keeping, creating safe spaces is your path and your lifeline to sanity. For me, I think that a safe space, and this will sound really weird because it has no walls, is outdoors, nature. Sitting on the side of a lake right now is phenomenal. It's connecting. That's one of the things that my therapist said to battle PTSD. Find tangibility to connect you to the real world, connect you to your moment. And I'll be honest, this morning when something in my home happened and I witnessed learned abuse patterns surfacing in the people I love, I could feel the panic starting. I could feel me starting to slip to the edge and fall over the side. And I was able to pause it and put it on hold and put it in the back pocket. And survive. And as soon as I could, I got out of the house. Fresh air, cold air, crisp air. And everybody keeps warning me of rain, but I kind of like the rain. It washes everything off. So when I found this lake and the path that I'm on, not figuratively, but literally, I suppose both, it connected me to my dad. In my childhood with my dad. My mom, but my dad was the outdoors one. And my dad, no matter how old I was, he would take me into the woods with him, and he would let me lead, and he would follow me. He empowered me when I was so tiny and so young. My first, maybe my earliest memory, besides a goose chasing me and biting me on the back, was of my dad. I was probably maybe 3 or 4, nestling me, and I was standing, and I'm pretty sure I was wearing big giant shoes of his, but I was standing in him, in his body, kind of in his embrace. He was crouched down, and I was standing, and I shot a gun. I can taste the gun smoke, the powder, the smoke. You know what I mean? But I remember having my finger on the trigger, and I remember the butt of the rifle on his shoulder and his embrace telling me I was safe. So, that earliest memory that I have always treasured, and a million more like it with him adventuring in the woods, I've gotten away from in my marriage. We kind of lived a closed life. Not a life where we adventured. We shrouded and hid due to panic syndrome and anxiety attacks of my ex-to-be. And I lost my ability to connect with nature, which isn't me. So today, sitting on the side of this lake, it's very chilly air with one dog desperately trying to do his own thing. I feel really connected to the safety and security of my childhood. To feel raindrops starting to hit my nose. To see nothing but wilderness all around me. Fishermen on the lake. I know that it's a pretty amazing moment, and I feel pretty blessed. So I would encourage you, my friends, my glimpse into the moment crowd, to treasure those safe places. Maybe even have 1 or 2 that you keep just to you. Because once a safe place is compromised, it's gone. It's gone, and you will never get it back. For me, this incredibly gray, overcast, cloudy day on a beautiful lake, high on a bank above it, feels perfect. I couldn't feel more safe than I do right now. Everybody keep up the push. Keep up what you're doing. You're amazing. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I am desperately trying to find time to get my guests on to my podcast. It's coming, and it will happen. Don't force anything in life, I'm learning. When you force it, it's not right. Just let it happen. Because when it does happen, it'll be perfect and explosive and powerful in its raw unchartedness. That's where my power is. Have an amazing day. Follow me on Instagram. Keep up all of the good work that you're doing. Stay healthy, and think of those 5 positive things. I'm thinking of mine right now. I'm not going to say them out loud. But I do see the wind going across the lake in a wave, and it's absolutely stunning. I feel pretty blessed. I'll see you guys soon on the next A Glimpse into the Moment. Have an amazing day.